I'm about to do your Libra July 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Libra, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Libra love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Libra Tarot reading for you. Now let's get on with this Libra love reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Libra, 3 cards for your person. Then we're going to clarify all of it with a second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Libra people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for, which is really just a fancy pants way of saying that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Libra on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Libra on the planet. I'm reading for my specific group of Libra people. These cards are ready to talk to you. Just got a Libra card jump out. No, it's been a while. I had to take a little bit of a break to get my energy right, take care of myself a little bit. I was getting kind of burned out and working way too many hours. But enough yakking. Let's get on with this Libra reading, and let's start by getting one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Libra and their romantic person of interest. That was easy. Let's get 3 cards for you, Libra. What's going on with Libra here in July 2021 as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between the two of them? Let's get 2 more for Libra, please. Okay, let's get 1 more. What's going on with Libra as it relates to their person? There we go. Now let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Libra's romantic person of interest here at the end of July 2021 as it relates to Libra and the connection between the two of them? Let's get 2 more, please. Whoa, whoa, whoa now. What we got here? Let's get 1 more for Libra's person, please. Okay, we're going to take 2 more here. Not looking so shabby. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 2 of Coins. Now, the 2 of Coins, this is Capricorn energy. 2s are about decisions. This is a card of balance, but it's more about like trying to maintain your balance or trying to regain your balance after balance has been thrown off. It's kind of like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy where there's like a decision that's needing to be made, and you guys are weighing the options here, looking at pros and cons, asking questions like, do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, will they or won't they? Some sort of a decision is what it's looking like. Looks like it might be coming too. Now, the mutual point of interest here, this is shared energy between the both of you. So this is energy that is somehow affecting you both in some way or another, and the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands represents like the spark of some new idea, some new inspiration. It can be a passionate new beginning happening here. So let's see what we got going on. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands, please. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. Why is that the mutual point of interest for Libra and their person here at the end of July 2021? Let's get 2 more on this Ace of Wands, please. Oh, got 1 flip over. Okay. Let's see. Well. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. This got a few meanings. Sometimes this is an energy of trying to get away with something, like lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind somebody's back, deceptive, dodgy kind of behavior. Overall, like trying to get away with something here as it relates to a passionate new beginning. Now, that's not the only meaning of this card. Sometimes this can represent self-preservation, as in not wanting to be hurt. The whole reason the dude's stealing the swords is he doesn't want those swords to be used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords, so he's stealing them to make sure that he can't be hurt by those swords. Now, another meaning of this can be leaving something behind, because you can see he can only carry 5 of those 7 swords, and he's got to leave 2 of those behind. So it could be any of those things here, but this is in relation to some passionate new beginning, it would appear. Got King of Pentacles right underneath that. That's Virgo energy. I'm not sure if you're dealing with the Virgo. I don't see any more Virgo energy out here, but I do see a little bit of Earth out here. Well, to clarify this Ace of Wands, this passionate new beginning, we have, this looks like someone not wanting to be hurt is what this is looking like to me now. We've got the Chariot, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords here. So the Chariot is Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. This is about using the will to move forward very, very quickly in success and victory. Now, it's also about using the will to move past any problems or challenges or obstacles from the past, getting past all that stuff so that you can move forward very quickly in success and victory. I think that's what's going on. We got somebody here, one or both of you, not wanting to be hurt, but we got this new beginning that's obvious right here, and some sort of like juggling of that in terms of like, do I or don't I? Probably based on not wanting to be hurt again and trying to move past all of that kind of stuff. And again, we got more clues that this is about not wanting to be hurt because we have the 9 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is the Wounded Warrior, so this is a card of healing. It's about being walled off and defensive, though. This wall here has been built because he's been hurt, and he doesn't want to be hurt anymore, doesn't want to be hurt again. He's trying to heal. He's trying to get his energy right so that he can make the next step in his journey, so he can move forward in success and victory. And the final clarifier for this Ace of Wands is the 6 of Swords. This is Aquarius energy, so I've got Aquarius out here twice right now. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calm waters, clear waters, where you're going to have more clarity, where you're actually moving forward toward what it is that you guys actually want. Now, like at its core, this card is about moving away from some emotional or some mentally or psychologically painful situation. It's about moving away from that and moving forward toward what it is that you actually want. But the woman and the swords that are in this boat represent that even though things are moving forward away from something bad towards something good, that's being done carrying some lessons or possibly even some burdens from the past along with you. So that's what it's looking like. It looks like you might be getting into some new connection here, or at least having a new passion sparked, and somebody, one or both of you, not wanting to be hurt anymore. Possibly because you've been hurt in the past. Now, that's the mutual shared energy between the two of you, Libra. For your energy for July 2021, you've got the Hanged Man, the Fool, and the King of Swords. So this Hanged Man, this is Pisces energy. This is progress being halted, like no forward movement, things being stuck, things being stagnant. Now, the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's trying to look at things from different perspectives, different points of view, different angles, different ways of looking at things than he would normally look at them. And he's doing that because he's trying to gain enlightenment about something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. And I've got two cards that indicate that. I mean, I've got like things being walled off and defensive. There's a wall up here, at least on some level between the two of you. And things not moving forward here, trying to figure out how to do that. And then I've got two cards that are about moving forward. about leaving something behind, about not wanting to be hurt. So tell me more about this Hanged Man for Libra, please. Why is the Hanged Man here for Libra the end of July 2021? Okay, let's get two more. This Hanged Man for Libra, please. Thought so, I thought so. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So this is Libra energy right here. This is about taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break. It's about going internal to do some healing or to do some thinking about something. Again, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Now this type of an energy it's similar to the Hermit, except this is a choice. Like you choose to go into the Four of Wands, or excuse me, Four of Swords here. With the Hermit, you kind of get forced into that position. So it doesn't appear that you've been forced here. It does appear, though, that progress isn't happening right now and things are a little bit stuck while you try to figure out what to do moving forward. Got that Seven of Swords again right underneath that. Again, Aquarius energy. This is looking a whole lot like you don't want to be hurt. You've probably been hurt in the past. And there's that King of Pentacles again. So this is Virgo energy. Sometimes this can represent Taurus energy for me. So you could possibly be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, some earth sign. I've got a little bit of, well, I've seen quite a bit of Aquarius so far. Yeah, I've got some more Aquarius out here. You could be dealing with that. You could literally be dealing with any sign. This is a general reading, so it's really hard to pin that down. I'm just going to call out all the signs that prominently stick out to me, just in case that has any meaning to you. But to clarify this Hanged Man, this Pisces energy of things not moving forward here, we've got more Pisces energy with this Nine of Cups. More Aquarius energy with this Five of Swords. And we have some Sagittarius energy again with this Eight of Wands. So I've seen Saggy twice now. Nine of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is sometimes a card of wish fulfillment. Now this is also sometimes a card of like being emotionally happy and emotionally content in and of yourself, as in like not needing some external person in order to get your happiness from, because your happiness is coming from inside yourself. Not needing some external thing or external person to get your sense of love or being worthy of love, because again, all of that coming from inside yourself. That is a really good spot to be in. Most people's goal in this whole love and emotions and relationships thing is to get to that 10 of Cups. That's what everybody seems to want, but really this 9 of Cups should be the goal, because until you are in this 9 of Cups and your person is in this 9 of Cups, where you're both happy and full of your own love in and of yourselves, not needing that from a third party and an external person, you're never able to make it to the 10 of Cups. When two people in this 9 of Cups state come together, that's when the cups start to overflow, and that's actually what fills up that 10th cup. So this is good energy for you to be in. The problem here, the thing that's a little concerning, is this Five of Swords. Again, this is Aquarius energy. So I'm seeing two not so great Aquarius energies right here. This fives are about conflict. Swords are about thoughts. They're about communication. So this can represent some conflict in your thinking. That could be what's holding up the progress here. This can represent a conflict in communications, as in like bickering, arguing, fussing and fighting, bitter words being spoken, using words as weapons, tongues like swords to cut each other. This can just represent a painful situation in general, or even wanting to move away from some painful situation. You can see the people in the background here, they've kind of stuck their swords in the ground and they're walking away. So this can represent, usually for me, some sort of a painful situation that's happened. That could be what has got things stagnated right now. That could be the reason for this wall. That could be the reason why you're going internal to heal and do some thinking about something. Could be why you're not wanting to be hurt again. I mean, we've got the Five of Swords here, and this dude is carrying 5 swords. He's trying to get away with 5 swords so that he can't be stuck in this painful situation again. The final card we have to clarify the Hanged Man for you, I just got goosebumps really bad here, is the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is the second fastest energy in the whole deck. We've already got the fastest energy out here in the mutual energy between you. This is really fast energy too. This can represent rapid back and forth communication, passionate communication. This can represent rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress. This can even represent like a lot of energy coming at you all at one time, almost like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose or something. I'm getting the feeling that we've got a new beginning happening here. Yeah, we definitely have a new beginning happening here, and it's probably a lot for you to deal with based on something that has happened in the past. And I'm getting the sense that you have like a conflict in your thinking here, because on one hand, this seems like it could be exactly what it is you've been looking for, and on the other hand, you don't want to be hurt again because you've already been through that. Now, the next card in your energy here for July 2021, Libra, is the Fool. Card 0 of the Major Arcana. First card of the Major Arcana, first card of the Tarot deck. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. So this is usually some new beginning again. This is about having that blind faith to just go for it. It's about not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before you take the first step, not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before you take the first step. It's about just, screw it, I'm leaping off the cliff and I'll worry about how to grow wings on my way down. So tell me more about this Fool card for Libra here in July 2021, please. Let's get 3 cards on the Fool. Okay. I have one flip in here. Nope. Well. I see. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. For me, this is a card of commitment. This is about commitment, taking things to the next level from wherever they are right now. I guess so. We've got the Star right underneath that. More Aquarius energy. So I've seen that King of Pentacles a couple of times, which is usually Virgo, but it can represent Taurus. I've got Taurus energy here. Now I've got the Star, which is more Aquarius energy. This is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. It's also a card of wish fulfillment. So now I've got 2 cards here suggesting that, at least from your perspective, this seems like it could be wish fulfillment. It could be the thing that you want. You just have been hurt in the past. Like, this is card 17 of the Major Arcana. It's the card that comes immediately after the Tower in the Major Arcana. So you don't ever make it to the Star energy without going through a Tower moment of some kind first, where everything comes crashing down. When that happens, it's usually hard to see the path in front of you. It's like that game changer that happens, and now you're not really sure what to do moving forward, which I'm clearly seeing that right here. Progress being halted. The Star is the guiding light from the universe that shows up to light the path for you so that you can see the way forward from here. It's where your hope comes from. It's where your healing comes from. Now, in a love reading, this card can also represent you viewing your person as a gift to you from the universe, as the one for you, potentially. You could be thinking about it in those terms. And right under that, I've got the 2 of Cups, Cancer energy. This is a love connection between 2 people. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, but it's also a 2, and 2s represent needing to make some sort of a choice here. And again, the overall energy of the reading is the 2 of Pentacles, like that do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, and like that kind of a decision where you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not 100% sure what to do here. Can't make this up. Lovers right underneath that. I mean, this is the Major Arcana version of this Minor Arcana 2 of Cups. Again, like, I breathe you in, you breathe me in. This is a strong love connection, like divine counterparts here. We've got divine feminine, divine masculine energy right here. This is a powerful connection between the 2 of you. We're clarifying the Fool, just going for it, taking that leap of faith. Right here on the bottom, we've got the Hierophant, commitment. I don't know if that means screw it, I'm going to try for a commitment in this connection. I'm going to try to take this connection to the next level. For a lot of readers, and me included, this can sometimes represent the marriage card. I usually only will say that, though, if I've got the Four of Wands out here with it, and right now I don't. I don't think we're quite at that stage yet, because the mutual energy between you is this Ace of Wands, this new beginning here with passion and desire, potential here, a lot of potential. Now, to clarify the Fool, we got the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and Death. Now, again, when I was looking at the star, I said you don't get here without going through the Tower first, and right there, there's the Tower for you. This is an abrupt shift, like some radical abrupt shift, foundation rocking event. This is not always a bad thing. Sometimes this is just like a game-changing type of an event. Now, if you've got a brand new connection that you see all of this potential in, you're having feelings like this could be wish fulfillment for you. But then again, there's like the brakes being pumped here because of pain from the past, being hurt in the past, trying to figure out how to move past the pain to get forward toward what you want. That can definitely be a Tower moment, especially when you're considering just screw it, I'm going to jump and see what happens here. Seven of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. This is about options and choices, but it's also confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of different stuff in these cups, a lot of emotions involved here, and you don't want to make a mistake and pick the wrong thing, but you're kind of clouded right now in terms of what to do here. It's like this is such conflicting energy here with the Hanged Man, like progress being halted, and then screw it, I'm going for it, and I'm just going to try it and see what happens. So that's what it looks like. I mean, that could be what this Death card is about. Death represents a massive transformation taking place. So we've got some kind of foundation rocking event here with the Tower, a lot of confusion going on your end, and now some transformation taking place. This is the ending to something. This is about something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. So if you think about like when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, it goes inside of a cocoon, and it's not having fun in there. It's a painful transformation process. The caterpillar is actually dissolving and coming apart and dying and transforming into something entirely different. When it comes out of that cocoon, it's not a caterpillar anymore, but it is a beautiful butterfly. So we've got something shifting for you here. Final card in your energy for July 2021, Libra, is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is Gemini energy. Again, though, sometimes for me, this can represent Aquarius energy, which we've seen quite a bit of so far. King of Swords is a decision-making energy. This is someone who is emotionally detached in their decision-making, though. They're only interested in like the logic, the truth and the facts of the matter. It's a very rational, very analytical, very smart, logical type of a person. They don't let their emotions get involved in their decision-making. This is someone who doesn't really care about the emotions. They don't really care about the story behind what's going on. They're just interested in what they can see right in front of them. What's the truth? What's the facts of the matter? Let me make my decisions based on that. So looks like that might either be how you're looking at your person, or that's possibly how you're trying to look at it. I see there are a lot of emotions involved in this, which is probably where you're getting confused here. This could be you just trying to sever that and look at things logically and not emotionally. Tell me more about this King of Swords, please. Why is this King of Swords here for Libra? One more. Let's get one more. This King of Swords for Libra, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This can represent divine timing. This can represent the wheel of fate, the wheel of destiny. So this can be some sort of a fated event. This can represent a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. It can represent a changing of cycles. This can represent the universe turning this wheel in the background, trying to make sure that things line up the way they're supposed to, so that what's supposed to happen actually does happen. Usually for me, that's what this means. Like, what's supposed to happen is going to happen. There's not a lot you can do about that. You can't change it. You can't influence it. You can't control the timing of it. It's going to happen when it's supposed to. Something related to commitment again. There's that Hierophant card. There's the Star again. So I'm feeling like divine here. We've got the universe turning the wheel. We've got the divine represented here in the Hierophant. We've got the Star yet again. Same story. Two of Cups underneath that. This is a lot coming at you. That card jumped off the table there. This is a lot for you to think about, a lot for you to deal with. I don't know if you're questioning the timing of this, or if this is just here telling you, hey, don't worry about it, don't rush it, don't feel like there's anything that you need to do. What's supposed to happen is going to happen. Now, clarify this King of Swords for you. We got the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Wands. So we got a lot of fire energy right here. This Seven of Wands, again, is another card of being walled off and defensive, kind of like this Nine of Wands and the mutual energy between you. These other wands here represent other people, their words, their actions, their opinions, what they're saying, what they might think, and you possibly defending yourself against these external forces. This is really about you being willing to defend your position on something, being willing to fight for what it is that you believe in, fight for what it is that you actually want. Next, we have this Three of Wands. This is Aries energy. I guess this is Leo energy. I forgot to mention that. This Three of Wands is the beginning stages of manifesting something that you have a lot of desire for. It's about already having chosen the path that leads you to the world that you actually want, and you've already started taking steps down that path, and you've got this positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of the path you've chosen. It just hasn't like fully materialized into the physical 3D reality yet. You're still kind of waiting on it to show up, but you have this positive expectancy that it's going to. And then at the same time, we've got this Five of Wands, which is more Leo energy here. This, again, fives represent conflict. We've already seen that here with the Five of Swords. A conflict in the thinking, a conflict as in some sort of a painful situation that you've dealt with. This is a conflict in your desires, like an internal conflict where a piece of you wants this one thing, a piece of you wants this other thing, and you're pulling yourself in opposing directions, not quite sure what to do here. It's like an internal game of tug of war you're playing with yourself. Now, we've seen this Hierophant a couple of times. This is card 5 of the Major Arcana, so the Hierophant rules over all the other fives of the 4 suits in the deck. Some sort of conflict, which is probably... It looks to me like you're trying to defend yourself from getting hurt by someone again. I've got too many cards out here that can represent that. We've seen that Seven of Swords a couple of times. We've definitely got some painful situation that's happened before. We've got this Tower moment coming in where this is like an abrupt shift. We've got you probably like trying to weigh your options, being 1 foot in, 1 foot out. A piece of you wants to do this. A piece of you is probably a little bit scared to do this. Again, there's like that conflicting energy again here. There's a lot of conflicting energy with you, it seems like. Now, that's your energy for July 2021, Libra. Let's scoot this over and take a look at your person's energy. Because your person has the Lovers They've got that same Seven of Wands that we just saw in your energy. And then we got an extra card here. We have the Knight of Coins and the Ace of Coins here for your person. Now, the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Again, this is that very powerful love connection that your person's feeling it here. Divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine. This is a strong, strong love connection. Potentially divinely guided here. Tell me more about the Lovers for Libra's person, please. What is the Lovers card here? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This is a card of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. Now, this card can also represent trying to keep something close to their chest, as possibly not wanting to let the cat out of the bag. Now, with the Lovers card, the original name of this card once upon a time was the Choice. So it's got something to do with a choice most of the time in a love connection. I'm wondering if your person has something that they're stuck holding on to that they don't really want to let go of. Potentially it's you. We've got that Four of Swords here again. We've already seen that in your energy where you're taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break. It's possible that maybe you guys had some sort of a breakup here and we're now trying to like rekindle this here and get the spark back to it. To clarify the Lovers for your person, Libra, we got the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Four of Cups. Now that's kind of interesting. I got two fours here on the bottom of the deck. I've got another four here. 4, 4, 4. We got a lot of fours going on. This Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers. So this represents news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity being presented here. Sometimes this represents your person bringing a gift to you of some kind. Sometimes this can also represent planning for the future. So your person's trying to hold on to something, potentially something from their past though, because we've got the Devil here. This is Capricorn energy again. I've got two Capricorn cards here. Got a Capricorn card as the overall energy of the reading here. The Devil is usually some heavy, toxic type of an energy, but it doesn't always have to be. I mean, we do have the Lovers out here. This can represent a soul contract of some kind. On the typical Rider-Waite deck, there are two people that are chained up with the Devil that can't escape, and they are the two people from the Lovers card. So it can have something to do with that. This could just be saying that your person has a very strong desire, very strong sexual attraction toward you, feeling like stuck in this situation, feeling like trapped and like, not in a bad way, but like bound to you, like they can't escape you, like there's too much gravity to this connection that they can't escape it. It can mean any of those things here, and they're trying to plan for the future about what to do. This could just be them being like obsessive about it to the point where they don't want to let you go. And we have the Four of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is usually for me like emotional discontentment. As you can see, she's not really happy with the 3 cups that she's got here. So much so that she's daydreaming about this other cup, about this other thing that she believes might bring her more happiness, more emotional fulfillment. Now, sometimes this can represent a love offer already being on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. Just been left kind of hanging here in the air. Sometimes this can represent your person contemplating making a love offer toward you, and they just haven't done so yet. Maybe out of fear of rejection. Maybe will they or won't they accept me? Maybe about some heavy toxic stuff that they're still holding on to from their past, and they're still trying to figure out how to move forward past that, how to heal that, trying to figure out what to do, whether I should or shouldn't make this love offer here. But they definitely got the feels for you. They're definitely viewing you as their counterpart. Now the next card in your person's energy, Libra, Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Again, this is about being walled off and defensive. It's about them defending their position, defending their stance on something, being willing to fight for what it is they believe in, fight for what they desire, which appears to be you. So tell me more about this Seven of Wands for Libra's person here at the end of July 2021. Why is this Seven of Wands here? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you don't say, huh? Bottom of the deck. Knight of Wands. This fire sign energy here. This can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're clarifying a Leo card right now. Knight of Wands is the second fastest knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for. Again, like wanting to fight for this, wanting to come rushing forward passionately toward you. Ace of Pentacles right underneath that. This represents a practical, tangible opportunity. We've already seen this Page of Pentacles, who is carrying the Ace of Pentacles, news and messages of some opportunity, potentially planning for the future. Now we've got that opportunity. This is the seed that's got the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want, that maximum stability and abundance and prosperity, that stable, happy home life that we all want. It's got the potential to get to that. Now, it's not that Ten of Pentacles in and of itself, just has the strong potential to get there. It's going to take work. It's going to take time, effort, and energy. It looks like your person is willing to put that in, willing to fight for what it is that they believe in. They believe this to be an opportunity. They've got a lot of passion and desire for you, and right under that, we've got the Four of Pentacles again, more Capricorn energy, holding on tight to something, not wanting to let go of it. Now, to clarify this Seven of Wands, we have the Hermit, Four of Swords again, and the Nine of Swords. I'm not sure what is going on with your person, but it looks like the wall that's up is bothering them. This Hermit energy, very similar to this Four of Swords that we've already seen. I've already said this. This is a choice. Like, you choose to go internal, to do some healing, to do some thinking. This is more, you get forced into it. You don't really have a choice in the matter. This is withdrawal. This is isolation. This is being forced internal to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation. Again, trying to shine that inner light down in the shadows to figure out what's really going on here and how do I move forward from this. Again, looks like that might be calming down a little bit, though. We're going from that Hermit, very heavy energy, into a lighter version of that, where now it's more like I'm just doing some thinking here. I'm doing some healing, some thinking, trying to figure this out. And they're doing a lot of thinking about that. This Nine of Swords is thinking about something a lot, having a lot of fears and worries and anxieties behind that thinking. This is like thinking about it so much that it's stressing him out. This is kind of like mental anguish, really. They've got a lot of passion and desire. They're wanting to move forward. I don't know if they have withdrawn here, if this wall is them. It kind of feels like it's you, but it doesn't always have to be. It could literally be both of you in that kind of a state here. This could just be the wall is kind of pushed them into hermit mode like that. Now, the final card in their energy, we actually got two. Knight of Pentacles, or Knight of Coins in this deck, Ace of Coins in this deck. We just saw that same Ace of Coins right here in the story on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's slow forward moving energy, methodical, one foot in front of the other, not being in a big hurry, not being in a big rush, but being committed to what they're doing, like willing to go all of those steps, willing to not rush, not hurry through things because they don't want to make a mistake. They're viewing this as an opportunity with you. And that Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Coins is carrying that Ace of Coins, that seed with the potential to grow into something great here. It looks like they're trying to be patient about it, trying not to rush things, trying not to push it too fast. Tell me more about this Knight of Coins, Ace of Coins, please. Why is that here for Libra's person? Okay, we're not taking an explosion in half the day. Any of those were meant to come out, they will. Tell me more about this Knight of Coins, Ace of Coins. Please, let's get one more on that for Libra's person. Okay, looks like we're taking extra ones. Wow. Wow. You can't make this stuff up here. Bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. The Wheel of Fate. The Wheel of Destiny. It can be a fated event. I'm really feeling divine timing on this one in a big way. We've got a very patient energy here. Not trying to be in a hurry. Not trying to rush things. Like, we've got them taking a break, taking a pause here, trying to plan for the future, doing some thinking about all of this, thinking about it so much they're kind of stressed out. This is telling me that this is going to happen the way it's supposed to, and it's going to happen when it's supposed to. There's nothing you can do about it to speed it up. There's nothing, at least they're realizing there's nothing they can do to speed it up here. Wow. Lovers right underneath that. Again, we already saw that in the clarifiers on your side of the board. That's the very first card out in your person's energy. It's obvious that they believe this connection with you is what's supposed to happen, and they don't want to rush it. They see the opportunity. They see that it's worth it. It's worth going slow. It's worth putting in all the work and the effort and just being like slow and steady with that. Two of Cups right underneath that, minor arcana version of that Lover's card. Definitely a strong connection with Libra here. Libra energy in that Queen of Swords here. Yeah, they don't want to mess this up, that's for sure. They don't want to push things too fast, too far. They don't want to be cut off. They don't want to mess this up, which is a good thing. Now, to clarify this Knight of Coins, Ace of Coins, I tried to get 3, I got 4. All 4 of them are major arcana cards. 2 major arcana cards here on the bottom of the deck. That is a lot of very powerful, very potent energy here. To clarify, we got the Star for what, the 3rd time, 4th time, something like that. We got the High Priestess. We got Temperance. And we got Strength. Again, the Star, wish fulfillment. This is hope. This is healing too. I mean, we've got in the mutual energy the Wounded Warrior here. We've got 2 cards of healing there. In a love reading, this can represent your person viewing you as a gift from the universe, viewing you as the one for them. Yeah, definitely. I've got, I mean, they're viewing you as the one for sure. Possibly their wish fulfillment. This is like divine guidance a lot of times too. And then, like I've already said, I feel like the divine involved here. We've seen that Hierophant card a few times. We've seen the Wheel of Fortune a few times now. Now we've got the Star for like at least the 3rd time. We've got the High Priestess. Divine feminine energy. This is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness. So she's got access to go back and forth behind that curtain anytime she wants to. She knows everything. She doesn't always clue us in on everything. She doesn't always tell us what's going on. So this can sometimes represent things that your person's unaware of, things that they don't know. Usually it's because they don't need to know yet. When it's time for them to know, the High Priestess will clue them in via their intuition, via signs, synchronicities, dreams with messages in them, some sort of messages, intuitive hits, gut feelings. Now, again, in a love reading, this can also represent that this connection, at least from your person's perspective, is something more than just something physical. It's more than just something emotional. It's a very deep connection, almost like a spiritual, divine type of a connection here. Then we've got the divine represented again with the angel on this Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. This is a card of patience. It's about, again, we're clarifying the Knight of Coins here with the Ace of Coins. Slow, forward-moving, patient energy, not being in a hurry, being willing to blend things together, little bits at a time, take a step back, look at the big picture, see how is all this working out before they come back in to blend some more together, make some fine-tuning type adjustments here. And you can see the angels blending together fire and water into this cup, and something's growing out of that. So this is your person wanting to be patient, and at the same time wanting to blend the two of you guys together and feeling divinely guided to do that. And yes, even though we've got all that patient energy here, we've got that slow forward movement, one foot in front of the other, not rushing things, I feel like your person's struggling with that a little bit. We've got strength, Leo energy here. This always tells me that this is a difficult situation for your person to deal with, and it's requiring a lot of internal strength on their part. They have that internal strength, and they're being forced to summon that up and use it here. This is oftentimes like an energy of your person trying to tame that beast inside themselves, trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back so they don't rush forward too quickly and mess anything up. So it looks like your person's trying to be very patient with you here. I'm really honestly feeling like what's hung up right now is on your end of things, because you're weighing your options here because you don't want to be hurt, and they're weighing their options because they want to come forward toward you. They just don't want to wreck anything right now, so they're trying to be incredibly patient with you. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Libra love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.